as the Harris campaign gets off the ground, it continues to surge. The Republican rival and his supporters are trying to find a line of attack that will stick. And so they tried some material out on Fox News yesterday. Take a look.
She got rid of the laugh. I noticed I haven't seen that crazy laugh that she got. She's crazy. That laugh, that's the laugh of a crazy person. But I noticed that she's not using that laugh anymore. Somebody convinced her, don't laugh, just don't laugh. Don't laugh under any circumstances because
I like laughter, but sometimes.
Not her laughter.
Those Americans who have an opinion of the vice president think that, number one, she's a bit of a ding-dong.
You're okay with this approach of talking about her laugh and nasty and disrespectful and all this stuff that Donald Trump has said. You don't think part of that is going to kill you at the polls?
She's not a serious person. They've had one vegetable in chief. They don't want another. And they also think that she is a member of the loon wing of the Democratic Party.
You know, I just wanted, before we move on to the next thing, this really tells me how out of touch they are, because you're talking about a woman of color. Do you think anything that you could come up with she hasn't heard before? This isn't new. People saying you only got the job because you're a person of color. You got this because you're a person. You all have to get more creative. Right. You do. You have to raise the bar if you're going to do this kind of thing. And keep in mind that you all are living your best caricatures. You're being exactly the people we think you are. So... just know you're going to have to be more creative. Would you say that, Joy?
I would say that.
As a stand-up?
I would say that.
I think it's going to just get worse.
Yes.
I think that the bar is already low, and we've heard the attacks. She didn't earn it. She's a DEI candidate.
Yeah.
Some people are calling her crazy. They're calling her dumb.
Don't they do that to women all the time?
All the time, and especially, unfortunately, women of color. But, I think the problem is that the GOP needs to convince voters that Trump and Vance
and themselves
are regular guys, and they're not. They are weird, just like they've been called.
Well, Democrats seem to have landed on this word that they think sums up the Republican ticket. Take a look.
It's not just a weird style that he brings. It's that this leads to weird policies.
On the other side, they're just weird.
No matter what kind of weird stuff they keep saying.
It's a weird thing he does.
These guys are just weird. That's who they are. And we're not afraid of weird people.
No.
We're a little bit creeped out, but we're not afraid.
So, really, the question is, what on God's green earth makes them think that taunting people and women in particular, what makes them think this is going to work for them?
Well, first of all, so before we get to the weird part, I want to talk a little bit about the laughter and his Donald Trump's obsession with the laughter. There was an article in The Atlantic where it said, this comes from Trump's upbringing. His dad, who was, we're going to have his brother on later. His nephew on later. I'm getting this right. So they've read, there's been books at length about what the family was like growing up. And the Donald Trump's dad was the beginning of all of this. Look at Donald Trump, and then you can imagine his dad. So he used to say, his father drilled into him, laughing is to make yourself vulnerable. It's to let down your guard in some way. So Donald Trump thinks laughter is weakness, which is why if you look around, you'll never have seen him laugh.
Have you ever seen him laugh?
I thought about this. I've never seen him laugh. He does a smile and he just pauses. I've never seen him laugh.
That's why he would also...
Looking about President Donald Trump and the Republican, they have some things to talk about Harris. They are not... Anyways, election is politics. You have the Republican, you have the Democrat. So it's like political game, fighting. Everyone wants to win, so you have to look for your opponent, their own weaknesses, and bring it out in order to be able to make the people to believe in you. And when they believe in you, obviously they are going to vote for you. We see that the counterparts of President Donald Trump, they were talking about Harris. They say Harris is black. Harris is only in the position because she's a black person. So the world just have pity because you're black, and black have been marginalized in the past. So they'll just let you have that free pass anyway because you're black. Just go ahead because of it, you just go ahead. So that's what they did. They are talking about Harris. They talk about that Harris is a woman. Obviously, as a woman, they will want to promote women. They want women to have those type of position. That's why they are sending Harris. And Harris just go. Harris just go. Harris just go. And then they talk about the Harris is world in the type of thing that he's doing. So they have all those things talking about Harris. Sometimes some people say she's not even black, she's Indian. Everybody come and say their own. The women in the views were not happy at all. Whoopi came, Whoopi said, I know you guys. I know that is what your guys have been planning to do. That's what's on your mind. I can read your mind. You have just say what you want to say. Or it's not about Harris. It's just a mind game. That's how you always do black women. Black women are in trouble. Black women are in trouble. What are you guys talking about? What are they talking about? Harris have been working so hard. Harris have been working so hard. Why do you want to deny the fact that Harris is not a better person? She's a better candidate. There's nothing any you can do. You cannot do nothing. Whoopi went off. Whoopi cannot do nothing. He's a woman. She's going to win. She's going to win. She's going to... Hey, God. Whoopi went off them. Whoopi was just not happy at all. Whoopi said that's what she knows. That's what they are coming from. It's all about race. It's not about nothing. No Harris being a woman. They have just said their mind, but there's nothing they can do because Harris is going to win. Harris have all the potential. It's not because she's a woman. She works so hard. She has been a prosecutor. She was a lawyer before. What are they only talking about? They should stop all these things they are talking about. They should stop trying to blackmail the mind of people. All they have to do is just go out and is just to go out and begin to do their own voting. They should not care about Harris. Harris is the right candidate. God have brought Harris. God have brought Harris, a woman. And then Joe Biden came and said that in Mexico you have a woman who is the president. So there are a lot of people who are women, who are rulers, and they are doing so perfectly well. Why will Harris not do well? Women can do also. So God have brought Harris here to do more. But we all know that some people rather died than a woman rule. Not only a woman, but a black woman. So somebody like Sony said, Democrat, you don't have nothing to say. Just put Project 2525 and just begin to preach about it. Project 2025, just preach about it. Tell the people, or explain it to them, because it's 900 pages. Take all those pages, elaborate on them. Let the people know what they are entitled for. Let them know what they want to vote for. What all do you think? Do you think that Harris as a woman cannot rule the United States? Is she going to make a better person? Let me see your opinion in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. If you have not subscribed, please help and subscribe and help share the video. Sharing this video and liking it will make the video more visible and will also help us to help YouTube to promote the video and have more visibility, which will help the video to keep promoting more and more, and this will encourage us to keep bringing new videos daily. God bless you.